Girl, the internet the past couple of days has.
Can we do a segment called "The Girls Are Fighting"?
The girls are fighting. In the past couple of days, the internet I feel has been so wild with everything. So many people, so many girls are getting in trouble. Shangela, old Trinity. It's getting wild, girl.
Yeah, it is wild. I mean, so can you brief you just brief me? Can you brief anyone at home on what's going on with Trinity has changed her name to Trinity the Block. Her name is literally Trinity the Block. We might be about to be on her list, girl.
I know she gonna block the two of us. No, that's my twinner. I love Trinity. Trixie tweeted something about Trinity earlier. She was like, Trinity has blocked more. What did she say?
I'll find it.
Yeah, I don't know. Bob will find it. Anyway, yeah, so I don't know what the catalyst was, but I think Trinity did some gig in Florida, correct me if I'm wrong, and then a lot of people were there or something to that effect, and then people were kind of slamming her for throwing this event because a lot of people were there, and they're like, what makes this different than what the gays are doing in Puerto Vallarta when they go on these places? And she's basically like, y'all don't know my bills, y'all don't know my finances, like I need to pay my bills too. I've been affected like everyone else. I'm not gonna let my house go into foreclosure because I'm not taking these gigs. She was like, I'm following the guidelines at these places. I'm not doing anything illegal or mischievous. I'm wearing a mask when I'm supposed to and wearing a mask when I don't have to. Like, she's like, I'm doing the things. And Farrah was like, girl, you're being fucking selfish. Like, the more events.
What did she say, being selfish? Well, let's verbatim. Let's verbatim with this piece.
I'm pretty sure she said that.
Because them's fighting words. Have you ever gotten into an online fight with another Drag Race girl?
No. Have you?
Pheromone said, "Okay, I'm back. This is blown way too much. I genuinely feel bad for all the hate she's receiving. I completely disagree with her stance on many things, but she's a human being, and I think she's got the message loud and clear. Let's give it a rest and leave her alone." I think Farrah's telling us not to record this podcast.
Well, we're not throwing hate to Trinity or Farrah. We're just saying what happened. And wait, have you ever gotten into a fight with another Drag Race girl online?
Dahlia Sin once.
Oh yes, I remember this.
And Raven once.
Raven, fuck your purse. Can I just tell you? I said this before. Ariel Versace.
Well, that wasn't really that wasn't a fight. I think what happened on that was Ariel said something. I called her and I said, "Hey, sorry about that," and then we were chill. I didn't fight her.
Would you ever physically fight a Drag Race girl?
Oh my god! I mean, if I had to defend myself, yeah, but I would not like. Oh my god! Sorry, real quick, girl. At the beginning of the pit stop, first episode, Trixie goes, "Follow me. Joining me today is the winner of All Stars Season 5, Chicago Royalty, and Tiffany Pollard Stan." And I was like, "Boop."
That didn't age well.
Girl, that aged like Greek yogurt, bitch.
Yeah, but okay, for what Pheromone said to all that was, being a nightlife entertainer is not an essential job. None of us can pay our bills right now. It is so unimaginably selfish to put people's health at risk for a gig when literally everyone's trying to do their part and hospitals are starting to overfill, but whatever, LOL.
I will say this, I'm not going out into the world and working in these large things. I mean, especially in something where like people are not. And I filmed some things, but the COVID restrictions on these sets are so insane. It is genuinely hard to keep up with. It's so hard to do with all the amount of testing literally every single day. Before you get to go on set, you have to be tested like 7 times, and then when you are there, you get tested twice every day. And I have a feeling that nightclubs are not keeping up the same level of protection.
But to Trinity's defense, though, she's going by the guidelines of her state. So I think the problem is a state level. The problem is that Florida is allowing these bars and clubs to be open, and they're not taking the proper precautions. So I think what Trinity is saying is that, hey, I hear you. However, I am not going against what the legislation is, what the guidelines are. I'm following the rules. So please don't attack me for trying to follow the rules and pay my bills.
Yeah, I mean, Also, I mean, did you see like girl? I was on. There is a group on Facebook that I have recently like. I don't know if Mitch has seen this because Mitch is one of those queens who still uses Facebook too.
I use Facebook.
Do you? Okay, so there's this group on Facebook called like Circuit Gays or something like that. It's like a
Gays
whole thing.
over COVID.
No, it's not just gays or COVID. There is a group called. I gotta find out. I'm almost there. Just give me 1 second. I just gotta backtrack. It's called
Faggots for vaccines.
No, it's called CircuitBitch.com. So this guy went on CircuitBitch.com and was like, I need to find out who's doing gays over COVID.
Yeah.
I'm offering a $500 prize to anyone who can find the person who's in charge of gays over COVID. We're going to expose them. And then CircuitBitch.com has been just going ham. They are dragging this guy for filth. Everyone's sending the clips like, it's me. Send me my money.
But also,
everyone's like, it's me. Please send me money. I'm the one in charge. It's me.
The fact that this guy is gonna just pay someone $500 if they tell him who circuit gays are, when the government, our fucking government, just gave everyone $100 more than that, $600 to take care of themselves.
Everyone's like, this isn't even a stimulus check.
Girl, bitch, I about to say I'm not stimulated by this check. This check is doing nothing for me, honey.
Oh yeah, girl. People drag. They were like, girl, this is not the tea, honey. Not your little $500. Are you? Did you find it, Mitch? And if you go to CircuitBitch.com right now, it is just people. The whole page is just dragging him over and over and over again. Oh, and people have been posting the boat that's like in Puerto Vallarta.
The boat that's in Puerto Vallarta. Girl, that shit is so many. Do you know what they're calling it? The Boston the Boston G Party. The Boston G Party. Girl, I can't. It's the best.
No one got hurt. They didn't get hurt on that shit on that boat.
I mean, nobody was killed.
Nobody.
Wait, on your fucking New Year's Eve countdown, your fucking Shangela shade, I was fucking rolling.
Stop, Monet, stop.
You are too much.
Monet, stop.
You said it. You said it on national TV.
Monet, stop.
You said it on international internet, girl.
Oh my God! Stop.
Yeah, but okay. So the Trinity and Farrell, like, what is your honest opinion about it?
I feel like they both have valid points. I'm siding more with Pheromone on this because I'm like, there have been options where I could go places. I could have legally flown to see my family on Christmas, but I was like, it just doesn't seem right. And then I was talking to my mom. My mom texted me. She was like, your Aunt Hazel has COVID. And I was like, oh my God, Aunt Hazel, who's the matriarch of my family, she's the oldest person in my family, currently has COVID-19. Mm-hmm. And I was sitting there thinking to myself, like, see, that is, there's something in that. She has that because there was a recklessness somewhere.
Right.
Because there was a recklessness somewhere. And, you know, my mom wanted to come home, but I was like, Mom, by the time I leave LA and go through LAX, from LAX to the world's busiest airport and get to your house, there are so many opportunities for me to pick up a bunch of friends on the way.
Yeah.
A bunch of droplets on the way. You see what I'm saying? And it's just not worth it for me. It's not worth it for me.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, I think they both have points too, and I 100% understand what Farrah is saying, and I get what Trinity is saying too. And it is
not a good position to find yourself in where you are wondering how you're going to pay your bills. And I don't want to judge someone for doing what they have to do to keep their roof over their head. Trinity's right. We do not know her situation. We don't know what's going on with Trinity's home, Trinity's life, Trinity's partner. We don't know.
They separated. They broke up.
Work.
Yeah, Trinity and Leo have separated.
That's right, because she tweeted out like mingle, Pringle, single.
Yes,
and Jacob was like, you should text out mingle, Pringle, 2 boyfriends.
Oh my God, I knew. Ooh,
I didn't do it.
Jacob, do not soak up Bob and his negativity. That is not the Jacob I met 3 years ago.
I didn't do it. I did not do it. Anyway, but I'm not here to judge Trinity for like trying to keep the lights on over there, and that is a really tough situation to have to find yourself in when someone has to do something that they may not be morally aligned with, in order to eat.
Yeah, I get it, and everyone is saying to her, "Well, just go do digital gigs." I'm like, you don't know how these digital shows work, the cuts, also people don't realize, well, if you want to put out a quality digital project, bitch, you are spending upwards of thousands of dollars to make it something that y'all won't put it online and drag it across the coast saying how cheap and how ugly and how crunchy it was. So if you want these girls to put out these things, that stuff. So let's say a girl makes X amount of dollars from a thing to get it going before they see any profit. They've already spent thousands of dollars to produce it. And then people are gonna say, well, but she could just do it at home. And yeah, she do it at home in her living room, and y'all will be reading her fucking carpet, her fucking sconce that the bulb may be out on. Y'all gonna read it for that. So it's like you're damned if you do, damned if you don't.
But I also see what Farrah's saying. Like, it is dangerous. We don't know Farrah's stories. We don't know if Farrah's had someone in her family who's been affected by COVID negatively. And she might be having a very visceral response to seeing that. Like, that. I know that knowing that my aunt has COVID right now, every time I see anyone out doing, anyone traveling, visiting, I'm like, what's good? You know what I mean?
When I say y'all, I'm talking about the toxic fans, not you, our lovely patrons. Bob and I, we really love y'all, and y'all. Well, we love everybody, but y'all especially. Y'all are like our good friends.
Y'all are a good friend. That is true. Mm-hmm. Every once in a while, y'all do be popping off over on the. Also, last thing I'll say too, by the way, and then I'll because this is supposed to be a little mini episode. Monet. I don't want to sound like a bro or like whatever, but me and my friends have been having a lot of fun this week because we've been using something called Robinhood. This is not an advertisement. So, do you know much about cryptocurrency?
Mm-hmm. Oh,
yeah. So, when I first heard about cryptocurrency, it was with the same one as everyone, which was Bitcoin. When I first heard about Bitcoin, Monet, it was $500 for one Bitcoin. $500 for one measly little Bitcoin. Mm-hmm. And I remember thinking to myself, like, who in the world would pay that much money? Do you want to guess how much a Bitcoin is worth right now?
$33,000.
How did you know that?
Is that really what it is?
How did you know that? That's literally... You're fucking around. You're kidding. You looked that up.
Bob, my phone is on fucking pheromone. Oh, you can't even see it. The green screen.
Still on Lizzo. I'm just... anyway,
are you doing a thing?
It's $33,000. If I would have bought 2 Bitcoins for $1,000... 5 years ago, I would have that $1,000 would have turned into $66,000 today. That is insane. So Assad was like, "Listen to me, Bob. You have to buy something called Dogecoin. It is great. You're going to love it." Dogecoin is this meme. It's like a meme-based cryptocurrency, and it's like less. It's like when I first bought it, it was like 1/10 of a penny.
Wow.
Anyway, it is now to a whole penny. But I bought so many of them.
Got it.
So if it ever gets to like $1, I'm gonna have like if by any chance on earth this thing ever gets to $1, I'm gonna end up having over $500,000 just from my little like.
Okay, let me go buy me some pennies, girl.
It's called Dogecoin. Like I'm not trying.
I know. Robinhood. I have money there. I've never used it.
I know we're supposed to be talking about drama, like gossip, but like. This has been like it. Me and like Assad and Mitch have been on the phone. We've been like going back and forth. Like
this is how white people be getting rich. They be doing this shit.
Assad's not white. I would like to absolve Assad of whiteness.
Well, I'm talking about all the other white people that be doing this shit, making their insider trading. Which, by the way, why is insider trading bad, bitch? If somebody tells you that something's about to lose
Monet. Do not want to.
If somebody's about to tell you that something's about to get bad, why would that's not anything deceitful? That's just using common fucking sense.
Tell Martha Stewart, Monet, what you're saying is it's more than just insider trading is more than just things are about to go bad. It's one person being like, a lot of us are all about to like mass exit this stock. And then you tell your friends, we're going to mass exit at noon. So at 11 o'clock, you need to sell everything. So you're not affected by this. That is illegal.
Well, get better friends so that people that can help you.
I'll visit you and Martha in jail. You and Martha Stewart. You can be cell buddies.
Yeah. Clarify which Martha you talking about, because I was about to be real rude.
Yeah. Okay, not dragging my mom. Oh, Jesus Christ.
No, I'm saying you're about to shade your mom by saying Martha in jail.
Yeah, my mom and her Martha, the stock market investor.
Anyway, that's a little thing on gossip and financial literacy.
All right, I love y'all. Bye.
Bye.